The longer we know each other, the more passionate we become, and the passionate love grows. And butterflies are forever. We love each other, and butterflies are becoming stronger and stronger. Do you think so? But scientifically proven that actually butterflies are very toxic for human bodies and brains and relationships. And the longer you know each other, yes, your passion grows in the bedroom, but passionate love changes. Changes into something different and bigger than passion. It's called companionate love. And you, as an adult human being, get on a different stage of relationship, which is a long-term, happily ever after family or long-term relationship. Well, I hear your questions, but what about passion? What about love? Love is a great thing, and it's an essential element of our connecting to each other. It consists of physical attraction, emotional connection, chemistry, smells, and desire, sexual desire. All that is about passionate love. And some people are becoming addicts of passionate love. And because actually it's like a drug, the same pieces of our mind get excited by passionate love like the drugs effect. And people become like mesmerized, like, oh, I want my love. And we know about such men like Don Juan, right? Gigolos and womanizers. They are actually victims of passionate love that requires them to chase a new person every time to get the satisfaction. Women are like this too. There are very bad names that men give to such women. I'm sure you know. So how to differentiate passionate love and companionate love? And is it just for fun? Well, first of all, now by watching this video, you understand that this exists. So Mother Nature is smart, and it created this passionate love so that we find each other, we match, we mate, and we have the offsprings. Because passionate love is some sort of painkiller. We know this person isn't so good, but it blurs our vision. These pink glasses that we wear doesn't let us see the real person. We just see all the great features that we love about this man or woman. We plunge into this beautiful relationship. We lie to ourselves that it is what it is. We get pregnant as women, if it's a woman. Men get connected and get her pregnant. And then whatever happens, happens. But then when we take off the pink glasses and see the real person, it's still okay. That is companionate love. When we accept all the great things about that person and not so great things about that person, and it's okay. Companionate love is basing on the oxytocin hormone. That's a hormone of connection, bonding, stability. Testosterone is the hormone for passionate love. And passionate love is given to us not only to have the offsprings and proliferate in this world, but also to have fun, to enjoy life. And it doesn't mean that testosterone goes away, but that first big influx of testosterone gives us this like higher fertility chances. When we meet a new person, the hormones are jumping. Yes, do it, and she gets pregnant. even if the chances for her pregnancy on average are not very high. That's the benefit of passionate love, because we have the painkillers, we have the extra passion, and the little ones from your reproductive system. They move faster because testosterone runs them like go go go, get her pregnant, get her. That's the passionate love goal. But then there is companionate love that asks, is it for real? The common sense, the oxytocin says, is it going to last? How long are we going to deal with it? Do we want to raise these children? And if you're an addict of passionate love, chances are that nothing's going to happen unless you really work on it as a grown-up individual and as an individual who wants long-term relationship. Of course, it's easier to enjoy short-term situationships and have fun. It's your choice, but it's not about creating a family, seeing your children grow up, and tolerating her bad days when she's on a period, and eating her borscht when you don't really like it, or taking your kids to school, or watching your kid when he's having a cold or is sick, or changing diapers. That's all about oxytocin. So now, by watching this video, I'm deliberately triggering some of your instincts to really challenge you what you really want. Because, coming to a matchmaker, it's not about like, okay, I like that girl, oh, that's escort. Okay, don't come to me. If you are going to say, I want that girl, forget it. Why? Because we are not selling anybody. Because there is no guarantee that if you want that girl, she wants you back. You need to build relationships with her. You need to connect. You need to build trust and prove each other that you are both for real. And what if this is not that girl? Then what? Of course, the matchmaker is bad. It doesn't work. They are scammers. I'm sick and tired of all these comments of men saying, I was texting to this girl. I fell in love with her. I never met her, but I spent thousands of dollars. Get real. That's your passionate love talking. And by the way, passionate love in different criteria lives minimum 6 months, maximum 18 months. Does it remind you of anything? Of course. This is a human reproductive period of time that is enough for us to conceive a baby and to have it born. And then what? And then you have to stop swiping and get into reality. And get into understanding what you really want from relationship, and who you want to be in that relationship, and who you will be in this relationship. Not only what you need and want, but what you're ready to give back. And that is the question. What do you have to give back? Because love is conditional. Initially, the only person who loves you unconditionally is your mom. She already exists. That's a divine figure that brought you to this life. All women, whoever it is, love you conditionally. How you treat them, how you smile, how you look, how you flirt with them, how you communicate with them, how you are able to build trust, and so on and so on and so on. And there are stages of relationship and stages of love that bring you to that unconditional love that also exists between couples after passing through all these stages of love, of acceptance, rejection, hatred, acceptance again, appreciation, gratitude, and then neglect, and then gratitude again, and then unconditional love. But it takes time and years of life and personal growth, because human beings as a type are like wolves who mate for life, are like doves that mate for life, like swans who mate for life. There are some other animals that mate not for life, but that's not humans. Yes, we are living in the time of serial monogamy. It means that in a certain period of time, we are monogamous, we have this person, and then things change. Yet, if we do not do anything to change ourselves and grow over our pains, disasters, and concerns, and all these childhood traumas, if we don't do anything about that, if we don't heal ourselves, if we don't get on the new loop of the spiral of development, we keep getting the same type of a person. And we think, it doesn't work. It's all bad. All women are... Bad word. Because bringing your old self into a new relationship is the road to hell. Would you like that hell? Or would you like to change something in your life? And renew yourself, recover from childhood traumas, recover from relationship traumas, recover from these myths that you think relationships are, and get a totally new person for your life? That's a question. And if you think you can handle that, my name is Natalia Koval. I'm an international matchmaker since 1996. For 28 years, I've introduced hundreds of people. More than 200 of them are happily married and live in 27 countries of the world. I know a little bit about love and relationship, and those 100 children that are born is my sustainable project into this world and life. And if you want to be part of it, if you have the privilege of understanding what I'm talking about, then welcome, and I will help you find your soulmate with a beautiful Ukrainian soul and a beautiful Ukrainian everything. Because Ukrainian women are beautiful in all sides. See you at marriagebynatalie.com.